It looks like we got a few people trickling in. I'm gonna start very soon. I just want to go ahead and let everybody on Twitter know we're not doing it on Twitch, but rather YouTube. Because I feel like we should do more KSP streams on YouTube. Twitch doesn't really get as many viewers, in my opinion. Oh, hello, Delta V. How's it going? Hey, Susie sounds and looks really interesting or whatever. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Um, but what we're going to be doing first thing is building an Ariane 6. Or, because they also had a really interesting reusable rocket in that image too. We might try building that first. But I think I'm still at posting things all over Twitter. So give me a second. Because for some reason, this computer is just insanely slow. It's like the slowest thing I've seen in my life. I think I've seen snails that are faster than this thing. Um, specifically, well, no, because The Rock won the race in the SpongeBob episode. Those snails were pretty slow. Ariane 6-4, Susie, Ariane next. Maybe. All right. Now I've just got to do this. I just got to at everyone in my Discord. So give me a second. We're gonna get the Discord peeps in here. How's my voice? Is my voice good? Can y'all hear very well? I hope the answer is yes. Okay. How is the quality? Looks pretty good. All right. I was considering doing a face cam, but I shied out of it at the last moment because my hair doesn't look too good. But if you guys want me to do face cam, I'll do it sometime in this episode, not episode in this video if you want. What's up, Munwalk? How it's go? How it go? How it be? How it do? I'm gonna wait for us to get about 10 people, perhaps, maybe 7 people. I'll wait for 7 people because I'm not sure how many people will be in here. Runs with scissors. Don't do that. Was Geta? What does that mean? Was Geta? Ach. Is that German? I don't know German. Hello. Hi. Hello from the United States. All right, I think we're ready. We got set. We've hit 7 people. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is build Ariane 6. So I'm gonna probably have to leave reading the chat for just a bit, just so I can get some references. Um, or no, I'm a smart boy. I have another computer. I'll pull that up. All right, secondary computer, which is way faster than the one I'm working with. It's pretty funny that this computer it's fast, but it can't run KSP, and this one that I have to use to run KSP, which is like it's like really slow. So, hi guys, hear me out. Ah ha ha, very funny, very funny. Whoa, Ariane group liked my post. That's pretty cool. All right, Amogus, yes, Amogus. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question. I'm not reading all those. I'm sorry. It was the thought that counts, though. I tried. All right. Amogus is permanent. Sus? Speaking of sus, actually not speaking of sus, it's completely unrelated. But I totally finished the Breaking Bad saga today. Ah, I'm getting notifications from Ariane Group, and I see that. I see that. That's funny. I like that. All right. Have you guys seen the Ariane 6 that they've actually fully put together? I don't know if it's flight. I don't know if it's flight hardware or not. I don't think it is, but it's like real hardware. It's like really cool. Ariane 6 is one of my favorite upcoming rockets because it looks so cool aesthetically. All right. All right, SLS, I love you, but you're going to have to move off of my desk so I can put my secondary computer here. Where am I going to put you, though? I don't have room for you. All right, secondary computer, you go on that. I guess I didn't actually have to move SLS. Oh, well. It's for combined. So it's if it's okay. So combined tests. But will it eventually fly? Yeah, I figured that was you who was liking my posts. I thought so. That's pretty cool though. That's still seriously cool. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is determine what diameter we want the rocket to be. Now, KSP already has Ariane 6 Ariane 5, Ariane 6 styled parts, but these are not the correct width that we want. We want the big not these ones, these parts. But you see, I actually have a plan. See, that doesn't look anything like an Ariane 6, right? That looks nothing like Ariane 6. But I am a smart boy, and I have come prepared. Watch this. We do four of these, and we go bing, bam, boom, bing, bam, Lloyd, just like that. Now, it looks like a big American cylinder, but as we know, we are dealing with a European rocket, so we don't need the American flags. So we're going to go to set flag, and then we're going to scroll. Is it up? No. Is it down? Yeah, there we go. And boom! We have the correct texture. Actually, it's technically not the correct texture. This is the what this is the texture for an Ariane 5 rocket. Um, as I believe the Ariane 6 doesn't use the foam tiles anymore. It actually uses something similar to spray-on foam insulation. Um, but we will be going with this because it is the rocket. The real rocket is gray, and I don't think anyone will notice the difference. So there is our first part, the first piece. Now let me go find another image of the core stage. Okay, there's a good image of the core stage. All right, so that's what we need. Pro seal. Right, guys, I'm actually gonna have to go for just 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Now let's see. Can we use that to like make it look like some of the side lining right there? I bet you we can. Yep. Okay, so that will possibly work. Maybe, potentially. Uh, you know what? We're gonna. Oh, shoot. I should have gotten a specific Ariane 6 texture going here. Um, you know what? No, we'll make it work. I'll make it work. I've got a plan. Gamers, I have a plan. Was any launch date? I do not believe so. Okay, so I'm actually going to do all of this all over again because I have a better plan. First, I'm going to auto strut. And I think that's actually, this is probably good for a hydrogen tank. There we go. Hydrogen. In the pres, they said 2031. 2031 seems pretty reasonable. That's only 9 years away for a brand new spacecraft. Oh, what did Orion take from development to first flight? It was like 2004 to 2014. Yeah, that's about 10 years. All right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, no? Yes. I gotta do that. Oh, shoot. That's. See, what I hate is if you get the flags too close to the tank, it starts sputtering out the further you get. Yo, it's Spino! How's it going, dude? We are playing the Green People game. Yeah, that's. I think Dream Chaser has a big future if it is rocket agnostic, because then it can literally launch on like anything. Now, the funny Green Men game. Yep. Now we have a bit of a problem up here. As you can see, there's a bit of the hydrogen tank that is currently exposed. So we're going to do a simple fix. We're just going to do this. Bring this up here like that, and then we're going to set the flag as transparent background. Rotate around like that. See, I prepared for an Ariane 6. I mean, an Ariane 5. So it's not my fault that I was unprepared. I could easily go and make a texture for Ariane 6, but I'd have to, if I did that right now, I would have to like close the game, which I think is pretty stupid. I think there should be just like a feature of the game, where you can like go in and I don't know. Never mind. It doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, so there's that's the hydrogen tank. Now, the interesting thing about the lower part of the engine section is that it looks to be a different color. Oh, yeah, I'm doing good, Spinal. Thank you for asking. Um, so what I'm gonna, but since I don't have that specific color, we're gonna go with white, like Walter White. Jesse. Like, yeah, I haven't played KSP in a hot minute, so I'm still. There we go. Orientation. That's the button. So what we need is Saturn C5. That's the designated white color for my rockets. And then boom. And then then it's actually a little bit longer than that. So to fill out the rest of it, we're gonna do that. Auto strut, auto strut, and boom. We have an engine section for Ariane 6. So that's the hydrogen tank, and that's the engine section. What do you guys think so far? All right, see ya in. Well, my replay will see you in 4 hours. How about that? There we go. That works. And yes, we will absolutely have fun. Okay, now what we need to do is the intertank. See, all hydrogen rockets are pretty much identical to each other, unless they're well, all sustainer stage rockets are pretty much identical to each other. They all have the thing about them. Okay, now we're getting into some tricky business. Hello, Ruby. How's it going? Orientation. So we can't do that. Or maybe can we? Because I don't think anyone would really notice the difference. Yeah, we're going to do that for the inner tank because, like I said, guys, I did not prepare a perfect skin for Ariane 6. So we're just going to go with what we got. Yeah, at a distance that works. At a distance that does work. So now, yeah, sure, why not? That works. 16 people. Hello. How is everybody? Chilling. I like that. I like to hear that. Chilling. We're going to take this out of that. That will give us a good liquid oxygen tank. Oh, I should have put fully stock in the thumbnail. Shoot, that would have been really good. That would have been an excellent idea on my behalf. If you guys are enjoying the stream, I have a suggestion for you. Go onto twitter.com and say, hey, yo, the SLS man, David Willis, is doing a live stream of Ariane Group's new Spacecraft. And it's a very cool live stream that everybody should join. But that's just me, that's like just my thought, That's just my thought on the subject. All right, and now that that is done, we can do the interstage, or at least the bottom portion of the interstage. It looks like it's a two-parted interstage. I'm not sure what that's about. Thank you. Yeah, I like to hear it. Okay, so the first one looks kind of like that. So then I will take one of these bad boys. Dale Carelia Astro. Hello, watching from Stockholm. Hello, Stockholm. How's it going? All right. So that's the first part of the first segment of the interstage. Now we need the second segment of the interstage. I'm not sure exactly why there are two interstage segments here. That is a bit confusing. But no matter, because I have a plan to make everything work. Because it looks like there's a kind of ring there. Apparently, the sequel of this game is coming out in a few months. Yeah, well, KSP2 is kind of wonky. We're not exactly sure when or if it's going to come out anytime soon. That's kind of unknown. We don't really know that what the status of that is. There we go. There's our interstage, and we don't need that to decouple, so we're going to do auto strut and then disable the couple. And this is our core. This is our core stage of Ariane 6 so far. Now we need a Vulcane engine. Now I think it's Vulcane 6 or something, right? Probably in the year 2030. Ha ha ha. Oh, KSP jokes. They're so funny. It was a running joke for a while. Which would launch first, KSP2 or SLS? And now it's actually looking like SLS might actually have KSP2 beat in that department. Speaking of which, I will be going back to see the mighty orange machine fly to the heavens whenever it occurs. Vulcane 2.1, thank you, Ruby. And Kerbin Launch Coalition, hello, hello. How's it going? Right. I'm gonna fix that. Oof. Wait, I know how to fix that easily. Easily peasily lemon squeezily. No, actually, that's a terrible idea. Just saw the announcement of Susie. Yeah, I looked at that for like 5 whole seconds. It was like, okay, this is an awesome thing. I like this very much. Now, okay, so here's the deal. The Volcane 2.1, let me Google that real quick. Volcane 2.1. It looks the most similar to the Marshall, or the, what is it, Marshall? Mainsail. I don't know why I said Marshall. It looks the most similar to this engine, the Mainsail. But Mainsail is a really big and powerful engine. Actually, hold on. You know what? That might not be bad. It's actually only slightly wider than Orion though, because if you didn't know, Orion is the exact same. Well, at least the fully assembled service module panels and abort tower. That Orion is the same exact diameter as Ariane 6, and so this thing's just a little bit wider than Orion. Okay, you know what? That'll be our Ariane 6 engine. That works. 18 people. Welcome, everybody. This is pretty awesome. So now what I'm going to do, just to make my life easier, is I'm going to set this decoupler as the main point of attachment. Now I'm going to go back over here and look at the things. Okay, so we have some things we got to do. Maybe just turn that. See, I don't like turning down max dust. It seems kind of cheaty to me, but I don't know. What is our thrust to weight ratio? Oh, okay. Actually, that's not going to be that bad because it's 0.92, so we're actually a lower than 1 thrust to weight ratio. Okay, so that'll help us because then the boosters are going to get us into the air. Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. 20 people. Phew, wow. I think because it looks so similar to other capsules, yeah, dude, Orion is like absolutely massive. I saw the EFT-1 Orion when I went to the Kennedy Space Center, and it is like, it's legitimately insane how big Orion is. Like, I, I don't think a capsule that big should have existed. It's actually a miracle that that capsule got built because it was built for Ares 1, but it's actually too heavy for Ares 1 to put into orbit. Ares 1 Part of the reason Ares 1 got canceled is because they just had to keep making Ares 1 bigger and bigger and bigger, and Orion kept getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And eventually they said, well, what if we added a sixth segment to that SRB? And they pretty much, that was where everything fell apart when they said that. All right, what was I going to do before I went off on that Ares 1 rant? All right, yes, I was going to add some tubes. I'm going to do a tube there and a tube. Okay, so when you can't get your tube where you want the tube to go, you just do that, and it will go pretty much right where you want it. Well, we're down to 18 people, but we were at 20 for a while. I'm sure the views on this video will go pretty high up once we've completed this. Ares 1 looks incredibly cool. You are correct about that. It is one of the coolest looking rockets out there, in my very humble opinion. All right, there's our first tube. I think there's, what, 3 on the core? I'm not sure. Yikes, how did you get those tank textures? Those flags are a legit texture. Everything is stock, so these are flags, but what I've done is I took some Sophie textures and I put them into Google Drive or Google Drawings, and I edited them, and then I re-put them back into the uh, the as custom flags. Everything in my game is stock. I think the only mod I have is Luna multiplayer, and I don't even use that. I am a 100% stock player. Okay, so now I need a tiny fuel canister. Where are my tiny fuels? Nope, that's not tiny. There we go. This is tiny. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, based stock player. All right, so I think that's pretty good. I'm maybe I should I go full detail on this? You know what? I'll just okay. I will just look into that. Give me a second. Boop 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 boop. Let's see. Most of my mods are just dependencies I am too lazy to get rid of, or graphics mods. See, I'm sort of like I haven't even gotten there. I'm too lazy to install the mod in the first place. Now it has some kind of like trickery going on here. Not trickery, a feed line of some kind. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that feed line, and then I'm going to... Now this may look like garbage to you right now, but I can assure you this will look really cool when it is complete. 23 people! Woo! Wow. Where are you guys coming from? There we go. We got a feed line of some kind. How many parts are we at? 73. Not bad. I can go up to about 400 before it starts getting really bad. All right. So there's our feed line. Pretty excited about that. Um, I do think there's multiple feed line. There should be another feed line over here, though. I don't know. You know what? This is our Ariane 6 core stage. So what we're going to do is we are going to Stennis, or wherever they test this thing. They don't, I know they don't test it in Stennis. Don't kill me for that. But we are going to go out and do a test run of the Ariane 6 core stage. See, I don't get why they put launch clamps in like the same stage. It should be a separate stage. That way, I don't know. Ariane 6 core stage. Boom. Save and launch. So we're going to do a test run, a test firing of this just to make sure all of our systems are go. And then we're going to take it back to the BAB and give it some spoosters. Yes, I am a big fan of ESA and Ariane Space. I pretty much like everybody. The only thing I really don't like is people, specifically people that say we should replace SLS with some reusable rocket. Those are the only kind of That's the only thing about space that I don't like. I'm a big fan of pretty much everything. I just like SLS a lot. All right, we got our booster out. I'm going to wait for it to be daytime. All right, there we go. Daytime. Okay. Except Arca, except Arca, except Arca. Great. I love to see that we all hate Arca here. Great to see Ariane Space do it, give some love. Yeah, oh, if you actually go back into my videos a while ago, a really long time ago, I did I did a playthrough of a Minecraft server that was dedicated to Ariane 6. Okay, this is kind of weird. Where's the top of that feed line right there? Um, looks like we're missing it. Huh. Oh well. No, no, no. Whoops. Okay. Rocket is one of. You're right. You know what? I don't. Are we sure they're even a rocket company anymore? Haven't didn't they like have to file for bankruptcy or something? Or was that somebody else? All right, three, two, one, ignition. There we go. It doesn't have much gimbal, which is going to actually be a problem for when we do a gravity turn with a big thing on the very top. I do hope Susie will be ready soon, since it looks like a pretty good capability boost. It looks like it's not going to be available until 2031 or 20. Yeah, it was 2031. But I mean, that's pretty much expected. I don't think you can develop a brand new crew vehicle from scratch in like under 10 years. I mean, Orion from it went into development in 2004, and its first flight wasn't until late 2014. So that's kind of expected. All right. Everything's looking fine to me. So we're gonna wait just a few more seconds, and then we're gonna make this a very spicy hot fire. Spicy hot fire is go. And look at it slowly leaving the pad. Very slowly. It'll be 23 when it comes out. I'm almost 23. I just turned 21. How long ago was that? Was that? Yeah, 12 days ago. I just turned 21. So that was fun. I'm doing my math correctly. Yeah. Hello, Rocket Tome, or not Rocket, Rakitomania. How are you? Yeah, oof, you can definitely feel the TW on that. Let's not forget it's the first human. Yeah. Um. Well, no, 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 no. See, Ariane Space is no the ESA and Ariane. Those guys are no stranger to crewed vehicles. They just don't have one of their own. You have what was it? The ATV, Orion, Hermes. Yeah, Hermes too. They've been doing so much work with human spaceflight. The only thing they haven't done is build something for themselves. So that's what's really being going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull that out. There we go. But this is our core stage so far. Now what we need to do, now that we've proven it works, is we need to go back to the VAB. Back to the VAB. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. That's a funny meme. We need to go back to the VAB. As long as they get funding for it, I suspect it. Because especially now that Russia's being kind of sus, Europe isn't going to want to fly on Soyuz for much longer. Um, I they can fly to the Chinese space station with China. I know that, but they're probably not going to want to fly with Russia anymore, or at least for a while. So they're probably going to try to distance themselves from Russia. Um, and in my opinion, that means they're going to be trying to hitch a ride with like um, SpaceX or Boeing with their CST-100 and Crew Dragon. But they're probably going to want something of their own as well. So that's why I think that this has, as long as it gets funded, um, I think they'll have stuff. Anyway, Let's go back to this. Let's see what the second stage looks like. Where's my thumbnail? I have a picture of the notifications. Blah blah blah. Where's the picture? Not that picture. The other picture. All right. So the second stage. Okay. So it's actually the second stage is actually white. Okay, that's good. Hey, it's Apogee. How's it going? Yes, Susie, indeed. We aren't doing Susie just yet because of the small problem being that I do not have an Ariane 6. So that is what we are doing. We are creating an Ariane 6. Is it our okay, guys? Everybody in the chat, 29 people. That's it. That's amazing. That's awesome. Everybody in the chat, I want you to say, is it pronounced Ariane or Ariane? Fanaticize that in the chat. I want to see what your thoughts are. And actually, Lego. What's the other Lego? I was gonna make a joke about it being not Lego, but the other thing, but I've forgotten what the other thing is called. So first, second, second. I always did the first with a slight accent. Hi, second way, but both work. Yeah, I call it. I personally flip flop. I say Ariane, and then the next sentence I'll say Ariane. As French, I have to say ah. Okay, so I'm gonna do a terrible accent. Is it Ariane? Or is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I don't speak French. Obviously, I speak English, but I do know how a little bit of how the Romance languages pronounce things because I do know some of Latin. But that's pretty much my extent. Yeah, Apogee knows what I'm talking about. Okay, now let me stop. Just you guys are distracting me. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna give us a. We need a forward piece right there. Okay, that will be a very nice second stage. Latin is the best language. Ego digo Latinum. Latinum est optimum lingua. That's if you know what that means, I applaud you. More United States flags for our European rocket. Obviously, they will not stay as US flags. Bro, you just summoned a demon. No, I actually said I speak Latin. Latin is the best language. But yes, it is commonly confused for summoning demons. Which is kind of funny because you think that people used to speak this like all the time, and now we just think of it as like, oh no, you've summoned a demon. Anyway, how do you guys like my Sophie texture? Look at that. That's beautiful stuff, isn't it? I wouldn't call Latin a dead language personally. I would say it's a very much alive language because there are like, and I think the estimate is 20,000 people who fluently speak like classical Latin alive today. They're not native speakers because nobody is native to Latin. There's no native Latin speakers anymore. But the fact that there are 20,000 people alive today who can fluently speak the language, I don't think that's a dead language. But that is just my opinion, of course. Okay, this is kind of not working the way I wanted it to. Sophie, yes, it looks kind of. I've got a reference image right up here. Um, my Latin teacher had a chant for the first declension that was literally a demon chant. Okay, that's funny. The doctor fella from the Event Horizon would agree there, David. Event Horizon, was that the one with Sam Neill and they were like at Neptune or something? Okay, we're gonna have to do a little bit of trickery here to make this work. Yes, that's the one. I haven't seen it, but I know of that. I know of Event Horizon mainly because Sam Neill was in Jurassic Park, so I like know a few of his other works. There we go. There's our second stage so far. Let's see. Oh, we can actually extend that out a little bit. And we can orientation that. And we can set this flag to the correct set right there. I'm not going to say that on stream because I like money and monetization. But yes, the black hole drive and that ship. Ugh. I've actually, speaking of like monetization, I've actually been incredibly lucky with my channel because like I don't think I've ever on this specific channel, I don't think I've had any monetization issues like ever. Like obviously when I use like music for my old KSP videos, that got copyrighted. But that's just like I fully expected that to happen. All right. Okay. So there's our. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna set this flag to be this color. Let's see if that. It's actually kind of off. Yes, I'm monetized on this channel. That is correct. I do have another channel where I do other videos not related to space, so you guys wouldn't be interested. And that channel has been just an absolute like nightmare when it comes to like monetization. Because like the content I'm doing on there, it's got video clips in it, but it's all covered under fair use. And then I go to appeal it, and it's like, ugh, not fun. Okay, so this second stage uh, is kind of being awful. So we're gonna have to make do with a different strategy. Okay, guys, what I want to test something real quick. I want you guys to tag me and see if a special like thing comes up on my end. I just want to check to see if that happens. All right, alrighty. Okay, it comes up, but it's gray, so it doesn't really help me. Never mind. Oh well. Okay, we don't need that many Isas. I think one Isa is enough. Huh. That is very odd. I wonder why that is happening. That's very weird. Okay, so we're gonna Isas or Isai. I like that. I like that joke. Okay, here's gonna be something that's gonna cripple your brain. What do you call multiple octopuses? I guess I spoiled it. Well, no, one KSP two, never. Correct answer is when it's ready. All right, there's my big fat ISA logo, but I don't like it. I want it to be I want it to be transparent, but it's not. So we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna like it, okay, guys? It's either octopuses, octopi, or octopodes. I don't know the right answer. Okay, so this is our second stage so far. And that's that. What I need to do now is um, detach the core stage. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. That's what I want to do. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to give it an engine with a very good thrust to weight ratio. I don't think it's going to. Well, you know what? Let's try this. What's our thrust to weight ratio going to be in a vacuum? Because I suspect. Okay, let's see how much weight we can add before it gets to 0.5. Because I think we can do. I'm not sure. This is going to be difficult. First thing I want to do though is add a payload fairing. I don't know why this isn't working the way I want it to. There we go. Now we're working like a well-oiled machine. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make the bulkhead that this engine's going to sit on. Fairing stage, auto start disabled, silver, there we go. And bada bing, what do you think about that, guys? How's that for a second stage? What's the new main server everyone's on now that AXM has been shut down? I am not sure. What kind of server are we talking about? Like a Discord server? And yes, cephalopods are very intelligent. 32 people. Welcome everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, Discord. Well, I mean, I can't say everyone's using it, but my Discord server is kind of good when it's not, dead. My server isn't dead. It's just I don't really frequent it that often, so it's not as active as it could be. But I could definitely frequent it if more people wanted to join it. That's for sure. Oh, and this needs to go like this. You know what? No, it doesn't. I like it. I like this engine. I like this setup right here. What do you guys think? That's good. All right, now, what we need is a decoupler. Auto strut, shroud. And there we go, friends. We've done it. We have made an Ariane 6 first and second stage. Save that. It's not dead, it's dormant. I like that. I like that. I like that very much. All right, now the next step is to make the solid rocket boosters. This is going to be fun. So, what we need first is to insert little things in the engine section, or the intertank, I'm sorry. So we go to aerodynamics. We have these little suckers right here. Now these are going to be taking place where the the boosters will sit. So that's going to give me that's where the nose of the booster interacts with the core stage, and so there we go. So that'll be, or that's sticking out a bit too much. Why did this get recommended to you? Because it's awesome. That's why. It's pretty simple. Everything that's awesome is going to get recommended to you. This is clearly a sign from the gods that you were meant to be here and subscribe to my channel. That's why. Might have been Jupiter, could have been Thor, who knows? Okay, so now comes the tricky part. Making adequate solid rocket boosters. Where did my Ariane 6 reference go? Oh, I threw it away. No, I kind of wish the boosters. Yeah, I wish that Ariane had kept the boosters it's already currently using, and then just made 4 of them around the core stage. That would have been cool. That would have been exceptionally cool. But they opted for shorter boosters. So now, traditionally, someone doing a one of these would go for the thoroughbred boosters. These bad boys right here. But I'm not sure if these are the correct way to go. Because they seem very tall for what we want. Yeah, these are far too tall. We shouldn't be this tall. So we're going to cheat. As all winners do, we cheat. And we're going to make our own. How will we make our own solid rocket boosters, you may inquire? Well, I have an answer that you will see very soon. Yo, Ariane Space liked this vid. Look on Twitter. Let me. Oh yeah, yeah, that was pretty cool of them, right? That was pretty cool. So yeah, we're doing pretty good today. We're doing excellent. Look at this Ariane 6 right now. So anyway, back to whatever we were doing before I started senselessly ranting. I'm gonna only do one booster right now, and then we're gonna rip it off like a band-aid and duplicate it. So first thing we're gonna do is get a thing-a-ling-a-ding dang. We're gonna get a booster that is going to serve our purpose. So the thoroughbred has a max thrust of 1,500. So we're gonna need something that's gonna be close to that. But so that gives us 500. Pollux gives us 1,000. Okay, so let's see. That's still far too long. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, what we're gonna do first. So we're gonna figure out what the burn time on this engine is right here. So this has a burn time of 42 seconds. Now the thoroughbred has a burn time of 80 seconds. All right. Yeah. The boosters are the same as the Vega first state. Is it Vega or Vega? Vega. Yeah, they're the same as that. I really don't want to use the thoroughbred because it's way too big. I really don't want to use it. It's like close. It's so close, but it's just a little bit too tall. It's it shouldn't be that tall. Vega. I had to go at recreating this, and well, it didn't go well for me. Good luck. Thank you. I need a whole lot of luck, especially right now. But I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna try something. Let's give this a go. Let's give this a go. Now you may think, David, what is this awful contraption you've created here? Why not just use a traditional nose cone? And it's because the reason I'm not using a traditional nose cone is because I hate myself and want to be a perfectionist. So we're going to bring this on down here, and we are going to do a little thwip till that becomes parallel to that. Now we are going to back this bad boy up and down into here. And there we go. We have a. See what I mean though? See that booster is way too tall. You guys see that, right? Yeah, the Starbase live chat bullying SLS is it's not a surprise for me. They're kind of just all cringe over there. Remember this, children. Anyone who hates SLS is cringe. Anyone who likes SLS is based. Okay, that's just how it is. This is like kind of frustrating that I can't get this exactly right. Okay, I saw we had 36 people for a while there. That was pretty cool. Wonder, can we change this color to blue? No, we can't. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm going to just for the sake of just for the sake of it, I'm going to duplicate this up 4 times and see how it looks. Just for like argument's sake. Message retracted. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what you meant by that. What you meant to say there. All right. All right, guys, you be the judge. Does this look adequate? Would you call this an Ariane 6, or do you think we should try to be perfectionists and go with the shorter booster and longer nose cone? I personally, and I'm a big advocate for the perfectionist route, but I can understand if you might want to just get this over with. A bit too tall, that works. It doesn't look that far off as it is. You might pass if you don't look at the real one side by side. Try putting the fairing on top and see. It looks good. Okay, well, I'll try putting the fairing on top. But if it doesn't work, we're going to go to the drawing board and make a booster that is identical to the thoroughbred in every single way that matters, except that it will be liquid fueled and have a bunch of extra moving parts. First off, we're only at 103 parts. All right, so there's our booster so far. So the engine, okay, so auto strut, all that jazz. Okay, so this goes first, and that. All right, we're not looking half bad here. What's sea level though? Yeah, that passes. Oh, an important thing that we are different. You should put the smaller booster and set a lower thrust and make the burn time longer. That's what I'm thinking for. It looks roughly. See, mm, I like roughly is kind of. I don't like that one. I want to be exact. I like exact. So we'll try this out for just a bit and see. We'll put a fairing on top and see if it works. But if it doesn't, I have backup plans. I've got backup plans for days, guys. Don't worry. I've even got the actual hard part is going to come when we actually get to the Susie. Now you may be asking yourself, David, why does it have fins? Ariane 6 doesn't have fins. And I'll say, that's right, Ariane 6 doesn't have fins, and neither does this. They are going to sit there inside of it and control us on the way up because I do not trust this thing to go in any correct direction with a massive thing just sitting out of the top of its face. So we're going to put a bunch of fins and hide them. And there we go. Now, as for the payload fairing, let's put that bad boy on there and just see what it looks like. All right, guys, what do you think? Ariane 6 enough to you? Just use black magic to turn. Yes, exactly. Yeah, shift works very good. Do you guys think we should do a test launch? Yep, I don't like that the boosters are too long. They should probably the boosters in reality should probably only go up to about here, but there's nothing really I can do about that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna okay. We're gonna do a test launch, and then I'm gonna try to fix the boosters. And if we can make a better booster that doesn't really infringe on our part count too much, we'll do that. But anyway, this is our Ariane 6. That's such a good Ariane 6. My God. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what? We almost had a very bad day because there's no Separatrons on this rocket at all. What I like to do is I like to do these bad boys because they give us a lot of oomph. I use them as Separatrons. All right. All right, now we need a decoupler. Too big. And let's just see. Um, oh, we're only at 4,000. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, 8. That's good. 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 Okay, you know what? That's not bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see. Let's see. We need to be able to get what's Ariane 6 is a payload of what 26 tons to low Earth orbit. Anyone know? 41 people. Wow, that's amazing. Let's if we can get to 50 people, I'll be very impressed. So that's the cue for you guys to like maybe share the video, perhaps. Anyway, we're gonna see if a 36 ton can we get that to orbit. I will. I don't know. I'm gonna. I'm gonna try for 20 some odd tons. So that's 18 right there. 18 plus 9. That'll be 27 tons. If we can get 27 tons to orbit, I will be very happy with that. Are we ready, gamers? Space enthusiastios? Are you ready to go to space today? How long we been streaming for, gang? Well, about an hour. All right, 21.6 tons. All right, so we're good. Send it. Yeah, we'll do a go no go poll in just a moment. Apogee is ready. You know what? If we have time after we finished Susie and launched Susie and brought her back retropropulsively, we'll make the reusable rocket that was also in that other image, and then we're gonna try to land that too. I'm gonna try. I will try because I know for a fact that I have landed Falcon 9s in stock KSP before, and I know it is possible in stock KSP. So I think I'd like to try that. I know with my new Glenn, I had it so that I could put a payload into orbit, then switch back to the rocket and actually land it all in one mission. I couldn't do that with Falcon 9. I could land them though, but I couldn't do it in one mission. So we'll see we'll see if we can do that. So day launch. All right, we are out of electricity, so we gotta cheat, guys. We're basically this isn't cheating. We are simply getting the range to sign a waiver on the flight termination system batteries. Right, guys? All right, everybody, give me a go no go poll on the first launch of the KSP Ariane 6. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this and tag Ariane Space in it. So give me a second. Everybody do the go no go poll right now. Give me a second, guys. I'm doing a tweet. Tweety tweet tweet. Twitter is there we go. All right, I'm back. So we got go, 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 go. Everybody saying go. GNC is go. Wait, guys, hold on. Engine bleed. Is engine bleed go? You gotta know, because hydrogen, very fickle stuff. Hold, hold, hold. We do we do hot fires only. We are go. Okay, you know what? That's it. We're gonna do it. And there we go. Slowly building up thrust in the main engine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff of the Ariane 6 in Kerbal Space Program. Decolus. Oh shoot, we've still got an issue with that there. So ignore the flashing light show at the bottom of the rocket there. That's just graphics issues. It is. I just wish we. I do think I don't like the length of these boosters. I think we are going to go back into the game, into the VAB thing, and design very specific boosters just for Ariane 6. Um, I à la mouche volcan. I don't know. That wasn't French. Don't kill me for having a bad accent. All right, when we get to about 2,000, we'll do the gravity turn. Now, here's where everything could go horribly wrong because as much I put like 12 fins there, all with as much um, activity as possible. But it's very possible this rocket could just not. Oh, it's gonna be difficult. There we go. Stop. Stop. Stay there. Stay there. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. We're having some issues with stability here. But I don't think this is going to kill us. Not yet. Okay, I think we're... Ooh, we're going to... This is going to be... Okay, is the roll complete? And we're pitching. Roll complete and we're pitching. There we go. We're good. We're locked and loaded. We just need... I think we need a little bit more authority in the flaps there. There we go. We are racing. Should be stable even without. No, because you see it's covered in flags, and flags make everything like flip out of control if you don't have fins. Because you see the problem that KSP has put itself in is that flags for some reason are solid objects and have their own aerodynamic properties. So I once had an Energia core that re-entered the atmosphere covered in flags, and it literally was flying. It wasn't just falling. It should have hit the ground, but then it like pitched up on its own. There was no power. It turned, pitched up, and then flew up a kilometer into the sky, and then came back down, and it kept doing that over and over and over again until it hit the water. So there are flag issues. Let's just say that. Ariane 6 is now. You guys want me to do my John Innsbrucker impression? I can do it. I can do it if you guys want. Ariane 6 is now rocketing toward space at a speed of 616 meters per second. How does that sound? You guys like that? And liftoff of the Falcon Heavy. Yeah, I can do a pretty good Innsbrucker impersonation. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, I'm going to go prograde because we're about to run out of fuel in the solid boosters, and we don't want to be going too high too fast. All right, I think we're doing actually pretty hot. All right, booster separation. 3. Now here's where it could all go very wrong for us. So let's hope it doesn't. There we go. Oh shoot, we're spinning out of control. What's going on? Why are we spinning? Hello? Don't we have like some kind of control with these little things? I guess we don't have any control with those little things. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna go down a little bit. All right, that's kind of worrying. But we're still trekking upwards. Those pumps are exhaust, aren't they? Yes, but I thought that they could like swivel a little bit and give this one engine a little bit of roll control. Let's see if that's the case. Booster spin dancing very nominally. Oh yes, very nominally indeed. I think we might have actually given this thing a bit too much fuel and not enough weight up here. I'll try to fix that. Actually, I can. There's other ways I can fix that now that I think about it. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to go on Twitter and share it. I'd love to have even more people join us. I think this is the most popular live stream I've done in a while because we had like 46 people at the top. What's our first rate? We are now barely over one, but our time to apoapsis is increasing. Payload to lunar orbit. You know what? I think we could probably send this. We can absolutely send this to the moon. We still have 3,000 meters per second delta V. Making the boosters smaller should, but only as long as so far as we give it more fuel, less fuel, but more thrust. Um, that way we can still have the good thrust at the TWR, but this thing will still have to do more work after that. Plus, I'm not sure how heavy the spacecraft is going to become. $44 people, 6 more, and then we get to 50. That would be epic. That would be actually pretty epic if we got to 50 people. Question: how cursed would it be? Would an Ariane 6 heavy with each core? That would be very cursed. I might build that one day on Twitch or something. All right, we're gonna cut off at 100 apoapsis to let this core stage fall back into the ocean, and then we're gonna fire up the second stage. Looking very nominal so far. Nominal. 43, 7 more. All right, you guys probably want this to just like stay in one position, don't you? So we'll keep it in that position until we hit 100. What would booster set even be like with that? I'll tell you what, it would not be nominal. That's what it would be. Not nominal. Nominal. There we go, 100. And we are now going to do separation. Everybody, wish me luck, because if this goes bad, we're pretty much done for. There we go. There's our logo, ESA. I should definitely give us some roll control in this. And are you guys ready for payload fairing step? There we go. Payload fairing separation. And now we still have 1475 meters per second of delta V. What's our thrust to weight ratio, though? That's the important thing. Yeah, I'll do clamshell deploy when we get back to the VAB. Oh, ooh, yikes. Okay, this could be an issue. With only 27 tons of payload, this engine is only giving us a 0.5 thrust to weight ratio. That's not going to cut it. That is actually pretty awful. 47 people. Welcome, everybody. Okay, let's send this thing on a translunar injection real quick. Say goodbye to the core stage. Well, technically it is nominal as. Ooh, we lost 7 viewers in that one moment. We technically it is nominal. It is technically nominal, because this is how we built it. I just expected a little bit better from this engine, and I didn't check to see how low its thrust to weight ratio was. So that is entirely on me. But it's okay. I've got plans upon plans upon plans. I mean, you know, you're right. You're right. This it is better than the one in real life, and I bet you we can work with this. I bet you we can. All right, let's go ahead and get this bad boy sped up. Dun, 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 dun. 0.5 TWR is great for hydrogen upper stages, unless we're talking about, a sustainer stage from shuttle or SLS. Those things have insane thrust to weight ratio, at least up as an upper stage, not as a first stage. All right, we're in orbit now. You did pretty good on the first launch. I bet you can make it to orbit on the second try. Well, no, we made it to orbit. We're here. We're in orbit. I'm going for a translunar injection right now. I'm going to try to hit the moon. And we're going to watch this thing blow up on the moon's surface. All right. Ready, guys? Up or not. Well, I guess we aren't going to hit the moon. We missed it somehow. So we're going to go retrograde, and we're going to come back down to Earth and burn up in the atmosphere. Nothing better than overkill. Absolutely right. All right, now, let's see. These are still full of fuel, right? And my game froze, so hold on, guys. We're going to have to bear with me. Oh, no, it's back. There we go. All right, there goes the payload as we stream back into the atmosphere. The second stage does look good, though, doesn't it? Buzz to the tower. Yep, absolutely. I feel like this thing should burn up in the atmosphere, so we're going to do a little bit more chicanery, and we're going to increase the gravity by a lot. Oh wow, we're actually. How are we still slowing down even with that much gravity? That doesn't make sense. You're right, drag do be like that. Anyway, here's the aerodynamics of the parts I was talking about. Look at those G's. Look at those G's on this. Land? Oh, land? Yes. It's not gonna be a good landing. It's gonna be an awful landing actually, because we're going in at 10 Gs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna help our chances a little bit. Yeah, there was no chance. We have absolutely no chance. Oh, what? You know the saying, guys. Okay, hold on. Guys, what's the saying? Everybody tell me, everybody, you know the saying. You see the probe core right there? The probe core is intact. Yeah, I don't know how the engine survived, but everybody, you all know the saying, right? Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. So I call this a good landing. The probe core can indeed walk away. So we are going to recover this vessel and return to the VAB, where we will, since we have proven that this thing works, we are going to go to the VAB and construct Susie. Issa should use this for reference on how to land Susie. Absolutely. Issa, hit me up. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Land Susie by turning the gravity down to zero point 0.1 G. Yep. Let me just turn down the gravity in real life real quick. Help our chances. Big brain time. Yeah, I don't know why NASA just hasn't just thought of this already. Just turn down the gravity in real life. Like, it's such a smart idea. It's just that easy, right? So you guys get it. It's just that easy. No gravity in real. I like that it just says in real and not in real life. Just in real. Boom, 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 boom. And her boyfriend. Good luck. Why don't you worry about an intervention on her? She won't. Okay. Is that. Okay. That looks like a spam comment. Can you guys confirm that? All right. So, friends, family, assorted gamers, I think I am going to change out the engine on the second stage. This entails I'm gonna give it a much more powerful engine that looks kind of similar. I know it's technically different. It's not what was envisioned by Issa, obviously. Um, but it's gonna have to do the trick for now. Just slap an F1 on there. Yeah, let's slap an F1 on top. Boom, bang, bing. Methylene. Okay, we're gonna pull these out just a tad, just so they don't go crazy on us anymore. And we can also move the boosters down. I just realized that. 8 booster Ariane 6? Absolutely. That sounds like an excellent idea. Okay, core stage, we're gonna do we're gonna pop we're gonna pop 2 of these bad boys in there. Alright. You know what? This will be our Ariane 6 because we're trying to make. Why does it keep doing that? It should not do this. This needs to go up here. I don't know why it's not doing that. I think this will be good for. This will be a good Ariane 6, right? We can all accept this is an Ariane 6, right? Yeah, the boost from Echo boost. All right, this person's definitely spam. Kick? You think I should kick? Um, yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that right now, so I'm just gonna put them in timeout. All right, now the fun part, the spaceship itself. Now I've got some ideas for how to do this. Are they going to be good ideas? I'm not sure as of yet. We shall see. All right, gang. It's not going to look exactly right. You can never get something exactly right in Kerbal Space Program. I think we all pretty much know that by now, right? Like that's just a fact of life. You'll never get anything 100% in Kerbal. So let's just all accept this fact and move forward with the knowledge that what we create will be just as good. Kerbal Sus Program. What's going on, Walt? You're looking kind of sus. Dean Norris is so funny, um, with all his non-Breaking Bad stuff that he does. Like outside of it, he did some videos outside of Breaking Bad, but in Breaking Bad memes, and they were just kind of hilarious. Don't lie to me, Walt. You sussy. He's hilarious on Twitter too. All right, there's our. This is the going to be the nose cone portion. Oh no, never mind. Hold on, we gotta fix this. This is like actually whack. All right, guys, look at that. How are we looking? It could be worse. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is try something. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So the astronaut, we're gonna okay. So full disclosure, we will be doing part clipping. Yeah, stream run, the end of the world, but only because this thing looks like it can carry crew, and I want to try to make a crew vehicle out of this. So there will be part clipping. I know. Go ahead and kill me now. You can hate me as much as you want. It won't change the fact that I'm making this a crewed vehicle. Dude, that almost kind of works. Oh, if only we could like, if only this was like longer though. Shoot. I'll keep that in there for consideration. No, not egg. Yeah, see, spacecraft are very difficult when they're not capsule shaped. But it's okay. Life, as Ian Malcolm once so eloquently said, life, in this case, rocket science, will find a way. All right, so now we are going to. Oh, I hope this works. I hope so badly that this works the way I'm thinking it will. Sorry if I'm being a bit quiet right now, guys. I'm trying my best to make this actually like work properly. And it's very precise what I'm going for here. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me just try something real quick, guys. Hold on. Am I, well, this is streaming on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I was really gonna do it on Twitch. But I changed my mind and decided maybe you guys would have more fun on YouTube. So I'm going to go and steal some parts from, where is service structure? Maybe it's in AAB. No, it won't be in there, will it? Maybe it will. Shoot, I really don't want to make this whole thing again. Okay, I guess I got no choice. So we need thermal tiles. I'm craving for different KSP YouTubers, so randomly landing here is a win. Well, I used to do KSP videos like all the time, but I don't really do them anymore. I do mainly video explainer videos talking about SLS and Orion, and because SLS and Orion kind of gets a bad rap, and so I like to be out there saying, "Hey, it's not actually that bad." So that's what I mostly do. But occasionally I'll go and stream KSP because KSP is a very fun game. If you guys didn't know. If you're just joining us now, we have completed the Ariane 6 rocket and have moved on to the Susie spacecraft. This is the body of the spacecraft that you are seeing right here that we are currently constructing. and here is where the payload bay will go when it is complete. Um, Now these, in KSP is the king of replayability. Each time, yeah, absolutely. The only time it's not, it's actually the replayability is determinate based on if you are, you know, if your rocket is not blowing up. If your rocket keeps blowing up, the replayability is very low. But if you actually manage to make it work, very high replayability value. Just spam F1s. No, I don't think we'll do that today. Okay, so that's going to go there. And you know what? This is actually still a bit too not vertical. 130 here in what country is that? I'm not good with, I'm good with shapes of countries, not flags. You know, I actually, if you give me a blank map of Europe, I can name pretty much every country except maybe one or two. I'm actually really good with that. But it's flags. I'm not good with flags. That's what I'm not good with. Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Right. If you guys can't see what we're doing just yet, hold your horses. I promise everything will make sense in due time. So this is the, it looks kind of wonky, I know, but there's only so much like you can actually do in KSP. It's kind of really difficult to make things work exactly the way you want. So you got to have a little wonk sometime, you know. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I missed your comment, Gabriel. Yeah, Susie is it's a plan, it's, I don't know if it's a plan or if it's a concept for basically a shuttle ship. Like it lands like a starship, but it serves the function of a space shuttle. So we'll call it a shuttle ship. How about that? Is that fair? I think that's perfectly fair. Oh, now here's the fun part, guys. Thermal, give me some radiators. Radiators. There we go. We're gonna bing, bam. There we go. This is going to be the bottom of our spacecraft. We will not be. We are playing fully stock, so there is no real heat shield parts in this game. So this is what we are going to be making do with. Shoe ship. Susie the shoe ship. Yes, very creative name. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and give us some windows. They're not going to be real windows, obviously, because we can't really do that. But we can give it lights that look like windows. Will be interesting in a decade or two with so many launch providers and organizations with their own crew vehicles. Yeah, that will be interesting. So that'll be an interesting time to be a space enthusiast. That's for sure. All right, there's our windows, like in the image. Now I think we got to do one more segment of thermal tiles, and we should be done with the length of the vehicle. Ignoring SLS, of course, do you prefer Constellation or Artemis? Um, Artemis, because if Constellation had continued on, I doubt we would see anything more than Ares 1, and it would cost about the same as SLS. So we have a much superior program with Artemis to Constellation. Ares 5, if it had happened, would have been very cool. Would have been the coolest rocket ever. But that I doubt Ares 5 was ever actually going to happen. It never even got funded in our own timeline. It was just Ares 5 and Altair were basically giant pieces of paper that really wanted to become rockets but never did. Yeah, Ares 5 actually pretty much did turn into SLS as like its dying breath. Um, because at the very end, when it was when everything was like falling around it, it tried to preserve itself by switching to RS-25s. First it tried to preserve the RS-68s and did a really wacky thing with the engine section, and then that just didn't work, and so they switched to RS-25s, and it still wouldn't work. So they made it small. That still wouldn't work, and so basically there was nothing they could do that would make Ares 5 actually end up working. So they just canceled it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna angle these in a tad because I have a brain idea happening. Actually, no, we're not gonna angle those in a tad because the brain idea won't work now that I think about it a little bit more. See, that kind of does have to angle in a bit. No, there are no air brakes on it yet. What I'm doing right here is I'm trying to make the payload bay because it's a very interesting shape that they've got going on here. I'm going to try to bend that in there. How much does it weigh? Only 29 tons. Okay, this actually might not be pretty bad. What do you guys think about this so far? Does this look adequate enough to you guys? You guys think this looks similar to whatever the heck the thing is? Because I am actually kind of digging it. We got a few issues to smooth out over here surrounding this little um, heat shield thing situation we got going on, but it doesn't look to be an issue. Susie is it's I think it's ESA's attempt at a sort of reusable spacecraft for itself. Because ESA, if you didn't know, doesn't really it does a lot of stuff for everybody else, but they don't really have their own. The last thing they owned all to themselves was the ATV that was resupplying the ISS for a while. Shoot, okay, that's a little bit needs to go up there and into there, and you can go there. We can actually remove this one. We don't need it. All right. So this is our Susie so far. It's not as amazing looking as I was kind of hoping for, but you win some, you lose some, right? This is all stock. That's why it doesn't look like as amazing as some of the other things you may have seen. Now, this thing looks like it has 4 engines, so I'm going to give it 4 engines. Um, and, of course, it's going to need landing legs. And actually, I'm going to take this off because these kind of aren't working. I don't think I'll be able to get that exactly the way they had it. So we're gonna make ours a little bit different just so that we can like make ours, kind of work the way we want it to. So ground. So this is it's not as amazing as the rest of the rocket, but this will be our Susie. So, guys, opinions. Give them. Give me your opinions of Susie. No, it does not land as a plane. It retro-propulsively lands. All right, now I need to do a certain thing. I need to get crew quarters in there. So it glides until the landing spot and belly flops to land. Cool. I can't wait to see that happening in real life. What's your yeah, it is going to be interesting to see, that's for sure. Okay, what was the next comment? What's your prediction for when we'll see Susie hardware being tested? I do not know. I cannot say because it appears to just be a concept looking for funding right now. So I couldn't tell you. How long we've been streaming for, guys? I can't check right now. If one of you could tell me, that'd be awesome. 2 hours. Awesome. And we're almost done. So, oh, I hate this stupid problem. Okay, now I just need to do a robotic part to work as my hinge. You are not going to work. Where did you find the concept art that you put in the thumbnail? Google. I think it's from the IAC or the what? I'm not sure what it was that they came from, to be honest with you. All right, the stream is definitely kind of dying out here, so I'm going to try to get this done as soon as possible, guys. Don't worry. It is going to happen very shortly. I just need to make sure our payload bay looks somewhat decent. All right, that looks good on that end. Why not use an engine plate and turn off the shroud? For what? All right, we're so close here, guys. I'm gonna try one last thing. Nope, that doesn't work. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to live with that little hole there. The section of the weir, that way you still have a node in the cargo bay. Well, no, because you see, this is an adapter. It has to adapt to this flat thing and then make it go round. So we're gonna have a way for our astronauts to get out as well. Oh, and we need fuel for RCS maneuvers. All right, guys. I think I think this is about as good as we're gonna get a Susie for KSP. I don't think there's going to be a better Susie you shall find. We do need a lot of reaction control system though. This will help us set ourselves right when whence the time cometh. I only save the craft once I've finished the crafting. I like to live life on the edge like that. Oh, and we're gonna need a bunch of control plates up here. Okay, parts 86, mass 43 tons. All right. It's not rotated. It doesn't matter. It's an all-purpose. Okay, so Suzie. I or is it SSIE? Susie. All right, saved. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Karen, haha, very funny. All right, I have no idea if this is gonna work, but we are going to try it anyways. Who is going to be the crew on this daring mission? Oh, I don't have any astronauts? That's odd. Where do they all go? Sussy, haha. All right. It appears my game has frozen again, so we will have to wait for just a bit. All right. There we go. These are our astronauts. It is an all-female crew, it appears. All right. Now, we're going to open up the Ariane 6 and light this sucker up. Yeah, every time I click something at this point, it's getting very laggy. All right, guys. We're done. We have. It doesn't look as amazing as I hoped, but there it is. There's Susie on top of an Ariane 5, an Ariane 6. So that goes. That'll go. And these bad boys will hitch off. And that goes. And that goes. That goes. Still looks great. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's launch the Susie. In case anyone is joining right now, we are just waiting for KSP to load, and then we're going to launch Susie. Does Susie have a jacuzzi? No, but it might if we land in water. Can you give a rundown on the ship? It looks to be it serves a similar function to a space shuttle. It's a bit smaller though, but it looks to serve a similar function to a space shuttle with a retro propulsion landing of say a starship. All right, guys, this is it. We're gonna wait for daytime, obviously. I am gonna do a quick screenshot, and then we're gonna go. I don't. I have my suspicions that this thing will not work in flight, but that is just me. All right, guys. We're gonna launch as soon as I post this picture to Twitter. All right, guys, you ready? Because I am. Let's get a go no go poll going. Go no go. We get a go no go. Go go go. I see 3 goes. That's enough for me. 4 goes. Ignition of the main engine. And ignition of the solid rocket boosters, and we are slowly lift. Oh, we are not going slow at all. We are booking it off the pad. Now let's place our bets, people. Do we think this will make it? When do we think this is going to fail? At pitch over, at booster separation, at reentry, or at landing? Because it's going to fail at one of those. I'm just not sure which one it is. My money, yeah, I know the frame's woof, but my money is that it fails on pitch over maneuver. So let's go ahead and get that pitch over maneuver done and out of the way. I have high hopes. Landing. Ooh, landing. Ooh, you guys are spicy with the belief. You guys actually think this is gonna work? I wish I could feel as confident as you guys. If this gets to space, we will get one of the Kerbals out and have them do a little spacewalk. All right, we've made it past pitch over. So, oh, the next place I think it's going to fail, it will fail to get into orbit. That's my bet. That's my next bet. Because that thing is like 43 tons, which is twice the weight of the last payload we put on this. And that that second stage, pitch down, pitch down, pitch down, pitch down, prograde, 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 go down, go down, go, 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 go. Wrong way, don't point that way. Fail at reentry is my yes. So cool that Susie can land. Respect. Yes. All right. Don't pitch over too much. Let's be nice and easy here. I'm gonna keep it on this trajectory pretty much all the way. I'm not gonna do a grab. I'm not gonna do any more turning because I want this to get as high as possible on the core stage where pretty much all of the thrust is coming from. Because we're gonna have a very fun time with that thrust to weight ratio after these boosters die. All right, got about 10 seconds left on the boosters. 5 seconds left. I want to keep on climbing up. Keep on climbing up. Get as far out of the atmosphere as possible so that we don't have any problems with things. Okay, I'm going to go back to prograde and we're ditching the boosters. There goes the SRBs. And now we begin the horror. If that number goes, okay, that's going down. How fast is it going down then? Ooh, it's going down pretty swiftly. So I'm going to keep my attitude like that. Flight is kind of nominal, but also we're kind of hairy. This might not go so well. I do think I think at this point there are options to get into orbit. Landing is a different term though, because we haven't. If everything fails right now, we can always ignite these engines and we can get to orbit. But the problem is that if we use these engines up here to get to orbit, we might not have enough fuel to land, which is the issue I'm going to be concerned with. No parachutes or drogues? Nope, this thing lands propulsively, retro-propulsively, like Starship. Okay, come on. Keep pushing upwards. Come on, you can do it. Use that thrust to weight ratio you got inside that thing. Okay, I'm gonna start slowly pitching back up. Hopefully aerodynamics doesn't kill me. Okay, it is looking like aerodynamics is about to kill me. So I'm gonna pop that, and I'm gonna pop that. Oh, come on, come on, come on. What's going on? Okay, we've got a problem. Houston, we've had a problem. Okay, I can still save this. I can still save this. I know I can. I just need to do the right thing. Alt F12 object thrower armed. I can do it. We just gotta hit this at the right place. Okay. All right, prograde. Wait. Oh, we don't have any control of the vehicle. Well, that just stinks, doesn't it? We have literally. Okay, guys. We have no control over the vehicle. There's no probe core in here. I forgot to add one. Does anyone know if there's a cheat that I can use that'll give me like control over this thing? Anyone? Eject the Kerbals. Oh, yes, that's a bit important. Wait, how are they going to get out though? Hold on. I figured out how we're going to make this work. I figured it out. Okay, okay. I figured it out, guys. Don't worry, we're going to save this mission. They can, but I can't open the payload bay door to get them out. So I am going to do something else. Okay, if my game keeps like not working with me here. Okay, okay. Oh, everything is so slow right now. My computer is just running on Steam at this moment. Okay. 10,000 meters and falling, so we got to hurry up and get this done. Okay, we got a Kerbal out, and it is moving around in there, but that's okay. That is okay. That is going to be fine. As long as we can get that parachute out. Okay, altitude. Okay, okay, here's my plan, my master plan, guys. See how the parachute is like pulling on that Kerbal? My plan is to EVA another Kerbal. Um, If we can get one more Kerbal before this thing hits the water, I think we'll be able to do it. Wait, where'd our Kerbal go? Did we lose the Kerbal that was in the payload bay? I don't know what I'm saying at this point. This is just everything that can go wrong is going wrong right now. Like I can't get these guys. Oh yeah, so this guy is pretty much the only guy that gets to live. Okay, might as well save one of them. Oh, or we switch to that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, come on, come on, object thrower. Come on, throw an object. Let's throw an object, please. I need to blow this thing up right now. My game is not working. Well, guys, my game has decided these guys are not going to survive. So it is what it is. Well, that was eventful. I've got to go right now, so I can't do another try. But we sure did. We sure did try. Yes, oh 07, everyone. We tried. But yeah, this was Susie, or at least it was an attempt at Susie. It's a concept from ESA or Ariane Space Ariane Group, um, for a reusable spacecraft, and I thought it was so cool that I should do a live stream attempting to build it. I think we had more success with the Ariane 6 part of the stream than the Susie part of the stream though, because the Ariane 6 came out looking pretty nice. I mean, the only thing I can see wrong with it is that the boosters are too tall. But other than that, I think that was worth it. So, thank you guys for watching. I am very excited that you guys. Oh, I think we had like 50 at one point today. So I am incredibly excited that you guys decided to stop by and say hi on my stream. So that's gonna be it for tonight. If you like KSP streams, let me know and I'll do more of them on YouTube. But I think that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching.